What's good, gente? It's your boy Conejo. You guys already been knowing, man. We got a good one today. I hope you guys are liking the videos I'm dropping. Make sure to leave a comment and let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you guys want me to be dropping videos on. I already got the homie Alex. I got you, homie. I'm gonna start doing reactions on music videos and shit like that. But this goes for anyone, man. Any little thing that you guys want me to talk about, and if I know a little bit of knowledge on it, like I've been telling people, just put question for Conejo. After this video, that will be the video that I'll be dropping. It'll be answering all the homies and everyone that leaves comments like that. So I said mine's a fool, and let's get started, man. As you guys can see on the thumbnail, we got a good one, bro. We're gonna be talking about the green lighters. I know I done made a video about them before, and maybe not a lot of you guys tapped in. Maybe it was because of the freaking the thumbnail, But I do recommend you guys tap into it. This one will be a little bit different, and it would be a little bit more updated on what's going on now, with the green lighters. Because lately, how people have been noticing, they have been growing, and they've been growing in numbers that people don't know why. I mean, they've been growing in big numbers that people start to trip, homie. I know I did. But just recently, I happened to realize what was one of the main reasons why they've been growing, and I'll actually say what city or what town or what county, right? They're kind of mostly coming out of, but they have been expanding, homie, even to the up north area. There's homies from up north that are starting to join the green lighter thing, and it's one of the main reasons why they're joining the whole green lighter thing. Is because of the name of it, bro. A lot of people then got it twisted, thinking that the green lighters or a hood that's green lighted is not considered a dropout gang, right? People are considering them to be just against the grain and actually being with it, right? But in all reality, most of those green lighted gangs and green lighter hoods, they go to the same yards where the riders go, where any of the two fibers, all these other individuals go. That's where the green lighters land, homie. They land with us. Um, Me personally, like since 2015, I started notice the change on the green lighters, right? Like I said, I've done time with a lot of green lighters. Some that were a little bit old school, and it was more on the hood thing, right? Like the old school one. These are like for the older generation. The older generation of greenlighters are pretty much people that their hood was greenlighted from the MA, and they were going against the MA, right, in their own little way. But they weren't partaking on none of these gangs in prison or dropout gangs, whatever you guys want to call it, right? They were not joining to be part of none of that. They were continuing to bang their hood and shit like that, right? But just recently, like I've been saying, like 2014, I started noticing a lot of the gangs that were green lighted started trying to make a new little thing, especially in prison. A lot of people try to establish and try to lock things down, right? And that's something that was going on right there. They were trying to lock down the facility, and they grew in numbers. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, they were recruiting from even people from up north, and they were getting them with the whole thing. Like pretty much, if you say you're luz verde, you're not pretty much considered a dropout, right? Because technically, luz verde, the original term for luz verde, were hoods that were got green lighted, right? From the AMA and shit like that. And now you're gonna ask me, for before you guys ask me, are those hood considered dropouts? Yeah, they're considered dropouts. If they have to land on a dropout yard, they're considered a dropout. And I understand their whole push, and I give it to them that they don't want to pay taxes, they don't want to participate on those high politics, right? Where they have to whack their own and listen to another man that they more than likely funk with. Excuse me, at least I put pause, right? So pretty much I respect them for that, right? But the whole thing is that they are dropouts. They are considered dropouts. They are defectors because they're not participating with that whole cause, right? The whole agenda they had going on. So a lot of people lately have been getting comfortable. I noticed someone dropped a comment on my live yesterday, talking about old boy that passed away. R.I.P. to old boy, right? I'm not really sure with his name. Once people drop his comment, like the comment with his name, I know who he is. I know the individual. I just don't know him personally, and I never really memorized his name. But I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what I'm talking about, because usually when people like old boy or YouTubers or TikTokers, whatever, right? um, Tragedies tend to happen with some individuals. Everyone knows, so I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm talking about. So this individual, this is what I kind of felt like it, right? To me, they're all considered dropouts, because, like I said, if they're going to that same yard, they're gonna get the same label that people try to throw on me, you know. And like I said, homie, we active like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But people try throw that label, so I'm gonna throw that label to them too, homie. Because in all reality, they gotta go program in them yards where they probably don't want to go program. But that's reality, homie. They're there too. Lately, like I've been saying, there has been a lot of changes. And I don't know if this county happens to have a lot of influence when it comes to the Greenlighters, but shout out to San Bernardino, homie. I noticed that a lot of Greenlighters have been coming from that county. So shout outs to them. I mean, you guys are probably going against the grain. Hopefully it becomes the whole town. That way you guys won't be considered dropouts, you know? But as long as you guys keep recruiting defectors that are ex-Northerners and shit like that, you guys will be considered with that label. As long as you have other individuals that technically ain't from your hood, it becomes an actual prison dropout gang. You know what I mean? If it was just like how it was before, I would have been saying, hey, homie, they ain't dropouts. They just got a program and they got to be in certain yards where they're allowed to be at, right? Lately, with these lower levels, that's where the green lighters were actually able to blow up and expand, right? Like I say, a lot of the people that are in level twos are constantly fighting, homie. So a lot of the new arrivals that don't come in with that much time and shit like that, they see the what's going on and they like the fact that people are getting off and they want to partake in that shit. So they happen to join certain groups. They happen to partake in that type of situations without really even knowing, homie, right? So they happen to grow in hella numbers. So lately, right now, people have really been tripping out. I know I have, right? And I don't give them shout outs to all them groups, right? Because at the end of the day, we don't got nothing against them. They don't got nothing against us. Their enemy happens to be a real political enemy that, I mean, they got numbers for days. So their fight is like pretty. How can I put it, man? Their fight was pretty much. They. It's not that they're gonna win or lose, but they got their hands tied up, you know what I mean? They got enough with them boys, you know. But when they are in them facilities on the integrated yards, lately they have been programming with certain homies, but it's to establish those integrated yards, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's not that there's alliances or none of that shit. It's just people are programming together to survive, homie. What's been going on? So lately, there's been a big change with the green lighters and the new flowers. But I'll keep the new flowers on their profile. This profile is for the green lighters. They have been growing as well, homie. I don't know if this is the new popular thing. Like being a green lighter is like a new popular thing. They're trying to catch up to like the two fivers and their numbers, right? At times they go at it. Don't get me wrong. You guys gotta understand that when it's two cars from kind of the same area, like from down south, they start recruiting from their own people. You know what I'm saying? They see it as anyone from down south should be part of this. So it's the same thing when they see other groups. So down south right now happens to have three groups that are pretty big. I mean, don't get me wrong. They're pretty big, and the green lighters are catching up. You know what I'm saying? They have a lot of new green lighters that are young, homie. So they're gonna be having that spark of wanting to get off and handle biz. So hey, we're gonna see what happens. I don't think that the green lighters are a group to be slept on. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people done got carried like a little, not carried away. A little comfortable, right? Like in the sense that they starting to see way more groups and they take priority on other groups, right? Like I did made a video about the two fivers. They probably see the two fivers as a bigger enemy. But shit, don't sleep on the green lighters, homie. Just because the M has been having control and how to fucking keep these green lighters in check, right? Like in the sense that they don't cross certain lines. Shit might change now, homie. Especially now that they started recruiting upstate. It's a little different. But I would like for someone that's actually part of the street greenlighters, right? Let me know what you guys think, bro. Because I know there's some that tap in. Let me know what you guys think, homie. Do you guys consider the greenlighters that from upstate part of your fraction, your group? Spencer, homie. I know I'm gonna have someone fucking trying to talk shit on that. Part of your group, or do you guys consider them to be just another group trying to bang something else? Because I understand most of the greenlighted hoods that are in LA and shit like that, they don't go by green lighters. They go by their actual neighborhoods. They'll say their neighborhoods, but they just happen to be green lighted. So if that's something that I need to fix, homie, hey, make sure to drop a comment. Let me know, homie. Like, hey, we don't claim these fools, you know. And if that's the case, I mean, people gotta really stop calling people that are green lighted hoods, green lighters, right? Because now that this thing going on in prison, where they got green lighters and they got fools banging that shit, right? Luz Verde. You'll even see the VL, the Louis Vuitton sign on people tatted, right? There's some fools from my area that had that shit. I call them spots. This individual happens to have like white pieces, like just manchas all in his face. And he wanted to be a writer. And I remember we said chales to this fool because I'm gonna be quite honest with you. This individual was soft, homie. You know what I'm saying? And we're like we're good, but the Greenlighters ended up recruiting him as a as an opportunity, right, to establish a little bit more up north. So I was noticing that's what they had going on. They were starting to recruit ex-Northerners as well as whites, and anyone that they were really cool with. So just know there's changes being happening like daily, especially with everything that's been going on with these new yards, getting integrated. I wouldn't be surprised if certain groups click together and just drop certain names, but that's something that we'll speak on when the time happens. Like I've been saying, I wouldn't sleep on the Greenlighters, homie. It's a group that's out there. It's growing really fucking fast. Shout outs to San Bernardino because that's where pretty much they're all coming out of, right? Majority of the Greenlighters are coming out of San Bernardino lately. So I don't know what's going on in that county. You know what I mean? I know I have a compa from San Bernardino that used to be a writer, so I hope you don't get busted, homie. You might get a paca away. You might get a paca. You know what I'm saying? Especially since we had you cover up all those VLs and Luz Verde tattoos. But with all that being said, man, I'm gonna cut this video right here. I'm pretty sure I missed some things, homie. Which I will catch on eventually. I will do another video. I'll give them an update on what's going on, especially if I have individuals telling me that the street greenlighters don't claim the prison greenlighters. You know what I mean? They could be totally two different fractions or freak whatever the fuck, homie. I'll get on my bumper, homie. I said mine. Um, but yeah, we'll see what happens, bro. So if you guys like this video, man, like I said, man, make sure to put a thumbs up. If you guys didn't like the video, man, put a thumbs down, homie. It's understandable. It's all good. I'm not tripping. If you're a new subscriber, homie, at the end of the day, make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so whenever we go live and you want to talk shit to your boy, dale guys, homie, it's all good. That's what it's for. With all that being said, man, I hope you guys have a great day. It's your boy Conejo, and I'm out.